little flat for the market. So let's find out what the mood is across dealing rooms. Nimesh is now joining in to give us some insight. Nimesh, after hitting all highs yesterday, at least in the first half, markets have gone quiet and consolidating.
Well, Rima, it looks like it's a Friday mood, right? Absolutely flat on the Nifty. There is really no momentum, especially in the broader markets. It's like, the momentum is really lost in the last many weeks. And even from a flow perspective today, there is a bit of selling as well, is what I understand. So FIs are slightly better sellers across the broader names. The sector which stands out today is metals. The index is up 1%, and some bit of traction seems to be clearly there in the metal names. In fact, there was an HSBC upgrade as well in those aluminum stocks. So a bit of momentum clearly visible in the metal names today. And from a flow perspective, selectively the financial stands out. Whether it's private banks or smaller private banks or NBFCs, rotationally there is a bit of buying flows into the financial space. So that stands out from a flow perspective, but absolutely flat in the Nifty and zero momentum in the broader market names.
What about stocks?
Well, so the first stock on my list is Yatharth Hospital. The stock is down 8% after a large block. 7% equity got changed hands. I understand the promoter entity was a seller in today's block. Well, half or maybe part of the block was bought by the domestic mutual funds, but need to see the disclosures. But from a sell perspective, looks like the promoters have sold today, and that stock is under pressure. The second name is Motilal Oswal. Again, the stock has recovered in today's market, essentially because I understand the selling pressure from a leading FI fund is largely over. Remember, I've been highlighting that there are at least 38 stocks where one fund has to sell out because of the merger. So part of that selling seems to be over in today's market in Motilal Oswal. The third name is Laurus Labs and Lodab. Both are buzzing in trade, essentially on the back of buy flows. I understand one leading HNI investor has been actively buying into Laurus as well as in Loda. So that explains the move there. And the last one is IFL Capital. Every now and then, there is the sense of some deal brewing and might get announced very soon. Remember, we actually reported a deal a month back about a private equity. It looks like the deal could be around the corner, and that's the reason why that stock is also up 5% in today's market.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much for that, Nimesh. He'll take a quick break on that note. Come back and then we'll have some of the final trading calls for